Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And it's played in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Number 37, Mainu.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Number 32, number 25, Ugarte. Substitution.
In with the challenge. Threads one in. Now it's Ferran Torres. Heaven does well to get it back. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. He has a look up. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players...
And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. There's the header! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
And we come to you now with a quick
a brief breather and then extra time.
Chance in football.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And it's Casemiro. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Casemiro cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's got the beating of his man. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Can he get it through? Oh, great chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Fernandes. This is De Jong. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Malacia. And the counter is on. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Danny Olmo. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Foot in. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Aims beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent... Tries a shot! It's loose. That's another chance! He has done it! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe...
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. That sets up an enthralling finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but...
Decent chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's a good intervention. Lisandro Martinez has given away a free kick. And it's Balde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he plays one through. Cisco! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Could be danger here, and the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there. The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Rice. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's been shifted off it. Casado. Oh, super ball! Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Havertz running with the ball. Gabriel Jesus. So we're still where we started right now. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Ferran Torres. Shot, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Pedri. This looks promising. Rice does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Arsenal finding their passes. Always onto this. No, it's not getting there. Gabriel. Lovely pass, but can he get there? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's onside. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Calafiori. Martinelli.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the run. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Gavi. Gavi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Martinelli. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good read, needed to be. It's an early cross. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Timber cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's played in here. No, that's been intercepted. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rice. Havertz. And here's Jesus. Now it's Trossard. Goes for a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Gets a good foot in there. Rice. He shifted it to the flank.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Over to the other side. Calafiori. Over to the left. Played back in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Spread out to the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Havertz receives it in a good position here. Yamal now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he welcomes it in. Pedri! Pedri! That's a half-decent try. Now it's Martinelli. Pau Kubasi gets across and deals with it. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Havertz. It's played through for him. He's in a great position here. Martinelli puts them all in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Eze. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. That's good running with the ball. Looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. There's no flag. He's having a shot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's had a shot! Oh, what about that? just do it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Rice, I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, played right into his path. There's the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a